We track storms to alert you first. This is KIMT Storm Team 3, weather coverage you can count on.
KIMT Storm Team 3 Chief Meteorologist Aaron White joining us now.
All right, Aaron, it is the calm before yet another wild day of weather tomorrow. This time we're not necessarily talking about precip in the form of snow, and so we're talking about a little bit of rain.
Yeah, honestly, it's going to be kind of wild going into the day tomorrow. You know, we were tracking that winter storm back on Friday into early Saturday. Got some pretty decent snowfall as well, but now we're talking about more of a spring-type storm system, as it's going to bring us some record-setting warmth. It's going to bring us some pretty high winds, but also the potential for a line of strong to even severe thunderstorms as we get into tomorrow afternoon. Actually, I would say more tomorrow evening into the early part of tonight before the colder weather does return. So let's break it down. Let's start off with tomorrow morning. So what we're looking at during the morning hours is some areas of fog, especially for those areas that still have a bit of snow on the ground. So that includes pretty much all of central southern Minnesota into far northern Iowa, because there's been some melting going on today. So the ground is saturated. So I think we're going to get some areas of potentially dense fog developing later this evening into tonight. That will continue into tomorrow morning. Then we get some areas of drizzle. We are going to see those temperatures really start to warm up, and we're looking at temperatures to warm up into the mid to upper 50s, some lower 60s even out there. And thing to keep in mind is the record high for Rochester tomorrow is 52 degrees. So we're going to break that. The all-time December record for the entire month is 63, and we're going to come really close to that, if not break that as well. Then we're looking at high winds, severe thunderstorms possibly as well. But the main concern for the day tomorrow in general for anything is going to be for some very high winds, not necessarily associated with thunderstorms, just general winds gusting up to 60 or 70 miles per hour. And we actually have a high wind warning in effect because of that. But these winds are also going to bring in a lot of warm air. So we're in the upper 30s right now. We're going to warm up through the night. So as you're heading out the door tomorrow morning, we may be in the upper 40s, but we are approaching 60 by tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. But we're also looking at those high winds. Actually, the wind advisory looks like it got upgraded to a high wind warning for the entire area, as this is potential for some destructive wind gusts over 60, possibly some winds up to 70, 75 miles per hour, possibly associated with some thunderstorms as well. So things to keep in mind. I know it's December time. A lot of us have those holiday decorations up. May want to consider bringing some of those inside, especially some of those inflatables, just to deflate them, bring them inside for tomorrow. As a lot of this stuff could easily blow around or even blow down the street if they're not properly secured, and especially your trash can, as we're talking about wind gusts over 60, possibly up to 70 miles per hour as we get into tomorrow evening. Other story is the severe weather potential. We actually have a slight risk. We see these in the spring and summer times, not really in December. Last time Minnesota had a slight risk in December, back in 2001. So it's been a while, and with this comes the potential for damaging wind gusts, but there is a tornado risk as well, and we're looking at the tornado condition index being a little bit high, so we'll have to keep a close eye on that as we get into tomorrow. So SkyTracker 3 showing areas of dense fog developing through tonight, some drizzle around during the morning hours into the early afternoon. Make it a break, but the winds really start to pick up, and then we'll be tracking that line of thunderstorms coming here around 7 o'clock, Mason City, Albert Lee, and that races through the area as we get into tomorrow evening. So highly recommend downloading the KIMT weather app to keep you updated on this potential of winds and severe weather as we go into the day tomorrow. 7-day forecast showing quieter conditions as we get towards the end of the week, but we are tracking at least a few showers coming in for the weekend.
All right.